Thank you for joining us, Mr. Amandeep Singh. We are at Ashok Leyland's pavilion here at EXCON 2023, and you guys have showcased a wide range, kind of a bouquet of offerings for the engines, and particularly in the construction equipment space when it is moving to the Euro 4, Euro 5 kind of stage, which is the equivalent of BS5. What do you want to communicate with these new offerings to the customer?
Yes, so Rajesh, as you rightly said, we've displayed a bouquet of products on the CEV5, what we call in the industrial applications. Those are the emission norms which are kicking in next year. We've displayed our H6 and H4 engines, which cover us from 133. H6 covers us from 133 going up to 250 horsepower, and on the lower nodes we have the H4 engine, which covers us. So our message to our customers here is one, we are ready with these products, right? Because BS6 or in auto industry, BS6 has already been implemented 3 years back.
Yeah.
There are more than 2 lakh engines already operating, covered millions of kilometers. So we have the sourcing supply chain, we have the optimization done, we have the scale today, right? And also we have the parts and service network to take care of these engines. So that's a message to them. More than 58 with 58 customers, our protos are already in place, which they are using for their duty cycle validations. So we are very hopeful of getting business of majority of them, and that will be also a significant increase from the CV4 customers that we are having 40 odd customers. That will be an increase there.
Perfect. Uh, in terms of product segmentation, could you take us through how these upgrades and the new developments in the engine will cater to the requirement as per the application and different segments, be it the the Earth Master range or the Road Master range or the backhoe loaders? How are you positioning these engines and their offerings in the market?
So all these industrial applications are moving to CEV5,
Yeah.
and we have various nodes and application specific solutions that we offer to these customers. So one of the advantages which Ashok Leyland has here is that we have a complete in-house engine R&D.
Okay.
So when these emission norms were getting tightened, we took a call to go on our own, and I think that's a good decision that we made, because under the Make in India initiative, most of these companies are looking. Foreign companies also are looking for Indian engines now.
Correct.
So since we have our own R&D and we can do those tweaking as per the application, so depending upon the application, we can easily modify these engines to suit their duty cycle requirements.
Understood. Now, speaking about this display here, you can take me through the innovations or the rationale that has gone behind making this engine what it is today. Like right behind you is the hydrogen and this new one.
Yeah, so
and then the one
yeah,
that you
to
have
start with
behind
this
it.
hydrogen ice,
Yeah.
this is our offering, and we are among the first ones in India to offer a hydrogen ice engine, because we believe that while there is a move towards carbon zero fuels, and so battery electric vehicles are not the only options that market will look for. There will be certain applications which are looking for more torque characteristics which are very near to the diesel ice engine. So I think that hydrogen engine will fill that gap.
Correct.
It will be more fuel agnostic, right? And the capital cost of acquisition will be much lower in case of hydrogen versus an battery electric vehicle.
Correct.
Similarly, on the H6 CV5, if you see, H6, we tried to keep it as simple as possible. I'll just to tell you
Sure.
two examples.
Sure.
For example, sensors. Now, most of the engines here, when they move to CV5, they use two NOx sensors. We are using only, we're doing with only one NOx sensor.
Understood.
Right?
Okay.
We have a very linear each system, which gives us a very compact this thing. Keeping the robustness of our Ashok Leyland engines, which is well known,
Yeah.
keeping the fuel efficiency, which is our USP till now, we've given this offering to our customers.
Perfect. Perfect. And you have the H series 4.
Now we also have the H series 4 again going through. So in H series 4,
Yeah.
till on the lower horsepowers, we have been able to do without SCR. So it's just comes with an EGR, and EGR till BS4 also, since we were doing with EGR, so we have this
Correct.
EGR experience coming in. So we'll be able to do with EGR. Higher horsepowers, yes, we have to go to SCR, which we have done.
Okay. Now, in terms of medium to long-term goal in the construction equipment space, how broad is your goal? Where are you currently in terms of market share and numbers that you can share? in terms of your penetration in the market, and what is your medium to long term, near term goal?
So see today, if you see CEV4, we have around 40 customers with us and around 55 applications. Now with CEV5 coming in, we are targeting to take it to around 50 to 55.
Okay.
Right? Because this is, see, in case of industrial OEMs, what happens that a changeover is not that easy.
Correct.
Because it completely changes their the machine, the integration that they have to do, the network that they have to prepare, the brand that they have already created. So I think this changeover of the emission norm give us an opportunity to get into so many other customers who are also looking for Ashok Leyland solutions, and I think this is, we will be able to do much better with CEV5 because of the advantages of higher emission norms going prior that we have, and with the industrial segment itself growing big time.
Correct.
You know, the infrastructure boom that is there,
Yeah.
the investment by government that is happening, the numbers are only going to grow.
And lastly, wanted to touch upon the genset market as well as the defense market. What is happening there? What is the role that you are playing to push, change and help customer get the best out of the equipment that they use?
So in the gensets also now a new emission norm CPCB 4 Plus is coming in, which is going to kick in from1st July 2024. So we have displayed one of our 40 kVA CPCB 4 engines. Again, we are ready with our engines, and we have in fact expanded our range. So now we are offering our gensets from 5 kVA to 650 kVA, right? Some with, most with our engines and some with bought out engines, but 5 to 650 kVA, and we believe that the headroom for us in power gen is very large, because earlier we were playing in very small range, but with this range expansion that is happening, and now with CPCB4 again coming in, the number of nodes, the better power density that we will be able to offer, we will be able to improve our presence there.
Perfect. Perfect. Lastly, just to summarize, what are your expectations from the show, and what is the takeaway that you want the construction equipment industry to take away from Ashok Leyland's offering?
So this is the 12th edition of EXCON 2023. I think each year the importance of infrastructure industry in India is growing.
Yeah.
Right. The numbers are growing. And I think this is a good place for us to showcase our readiness of these engines for various OEMs. Right. We have, and in fact, lot of them, more than 40 of the stalls here, you will find somewhere or the other Ashok Leyland being used in their machines. So this is a good opportunity, and also we are showcasing on the sustainability side, our hydrogen ice. I think that's a new technology demonstrator that we are going to.